Hi, I'm Greg Monsour from Simi Valley, California, and I'm a trained and certified heavy equipment operating engineer. This is my video resume. It will consist of two parts, my equipment skills and then my site skills. For each piece of equipment that I'm going to mention here, I've done a complete walk-around inspection, control identification, and startup procedures, as well as been assigned specific equipment tasks, and at the end of the day, shutdown procedures and maintenance. Some of the equipment that I've been specifically trained on is a Caterpillar D6 dozer, a Caterpillar 963C track loader, both Caterpillar and Case wheel loaders, Caterpillar and Case wheel loader or skip loader graders. I've also been trained on a John Deere 710 backhoe as well as the Caterpillar 420E backhoe. I've also been trained on the Caterpillar 315C excavator as well as numerous different types of skid steers. In addition to the actual equipment I've trained on, I've also had 15 hours of training in the simulator for the Caterpillar 140M road grader in the Cat Factory simulator. Some of my site skills are grade checking. I know grade checking. I can set up a transit. I can determine the height of instrument, shoot grade, verify all readings. I can calculate, cut and fill for each point of interest. I can also communicate this to my operators via stakes or other means. I can also read an engineer's rule, use a hand level, and I can train others to do so as well. Another one of my site skills is I know rigging. The law requires that on every job, someone has to be responsible for the rigging, and over 90% of the time, that's the operator. As an operator, I know the rules for rigging. I know how to determine if the rigging is in proper working condition, as well if it's adequate for the job we're going to be using it for. I also know the proper way to attach this. I know using multiple legs, wraps, halters, baskets, and choker hitches to get the load moved properly and safely. Another one of my skills is knowing the consequences for not using dig alert. I know the dig alert procedures. I can delineate a work area. I can call and give and get the proper information. I know how to verify facility activity, identify facility markings, and I also know the pothole procedures as well as all of that. One of my other site skills is I know how to use an oxyacetylene torch. A large number of our permits being pulled today are for demolition. I know how to set up a torch, tanks, and regulators. I know how to pull proper flame, and I know how to use that flame to cut steel safely. I also know air brakes. I know how to do compression tests, governor tests, and also leak down tests. I know the proper operating range for these air brakes, as well as the importance on draining the tanks daily. Also, I have been MSHA safety trained. MSHA is the only recognized national safety training program in the United States. There is no other. MSHA teaches us that as far as safety is concerned, we need to watch after our fellow workers, as well as keep and share the responsibility to keep each other safe. My MSHA training focused upon my personal safety, my equipment safety, and as well as my environmental safety. As a supervisor, I was responsible for knowing what needed to be done and how to get it done. I was responsible for assigning these tasks to others who were able to perform the work, and also training those who weren't able to perform the work so that they became able to perform it. As well as I was responsible for verifying the work was done properly and done on time. If you'd like to see more of my skills, you can visit my YouTube site, where I have some up there for you to view. The YouTube site is HEO Greg Monsour. As well, if you'd like to try me out and see if I'd work with your company, you can contact me directly at 805-206-9304. Thank you very much.